One of the main reasons why individuals struggle with unwanted pornography viewing is they don't understand the reasons behind why they're viewing. I wanted to share with you the top 10 reasons why individuals continue to view even when they don't want to. So here's number 4. This one's scrupulosity. This is one that's kind of sneaky that often people are not aware of. It's a term they're not familiar with. Scrupulosity is a type of religious OCD. So what scrupulosity looks like and feels like, it's these really rigid, unrelenting, high expectations or standards around morality. And so, what this looks like around sexuality is for individuals with this trait, any thoughts, sexual thoughts, or desire or arousal can feel really sinful or feel really bad. And it's like, oh no, I'm offending God. Like having these thoughts and feelings, or finding other people attractive, or having an interest in viewing sexual images just feels really, really wrong at a really core level, and it feels really inconsistent with our not only moral beliefs but our religious values. And so, as a result, these individuals spend a lot of time trying to control sexual thoughts and feelings. They spend a lot of time trying to go through religious rituals of repentance, seeking forgiveness, but it feels really torturous because it feels like I continually offend God. I continually commit these horrible sins just by having these sexual thoughts and feelings that I feel like I should control. Research in the last couple of years has found that scrupulosity might be one of the largest traits that's underlying reasons why people struggle with compulsive sexual behavior. All that distress that comes from having these sexual thoughts, our body and nervous systems trying to find a way to cope with that. So even though the sexual thoughts and feelings are contributing to a lot of the distress, viewing sexual images and having a sexual outlet is also one of the few things that we found to help cope with that. And so that's where you get stuck in that cycle, is having these sexual thoughts and feelings is immoral, it's really sinful, I don't want them. But those are also the behaviors and actions that give me a sense of temporary relief. So scrupulosity is maybe one of the more common things that I've worked with and addressed with folks that struggle with compulsive sexual behaviors. And it often looks like someone who's really, really religious. But what we found is scrupulosity actually doesn't contribute to somebody's religious identity or relationship with God. It really only predicts compulsive behaviors. It doesn't predict somebody's religious beliefs or values. And so it might kind of look on the surface like religion, but scrupulosity, in my experience, often tends to take people away from their faith and away from a loving God and more towards unhealthy coping just to manage that distress that they're experiencing.